Hi everyone! I wanted to do a video about how I knew I had cancer because one of my biggest questions is, how did you know? And it's not a symptom that's very talked about, I don't think. There's a sort of picture that goes around on Facebook and you can Google, and it's got like all of the pictures, like 9 pictures of have you got this, like dimpling or a lump or something, and I never felt a lump. The doctors obviously could, but I couldn't, and because I was younger, I was so young, because I was only 35 at the time, breast tissue can be quite dense, so it's difficult to feel a lump, and I never felt it, never did. So what I did feel was a pain that never went away. It was like a bruise. I thought that my little girl had run up to me and given me a cuddle and bashed me and bruised me. So I thought it'll go away in a few weeks. And it didn't. And it just stayed there forever, and I googled it. You should never Google symptoms. You're always like 2 clicks away from death on Google. A slight toothache can turn into a brain tumour in no time on there. Could go very wrong very fast. But I googled it and saw what it said, and it said I'd be fine. So I was like, oh, well, if Google says I'm fine, I must be fine. And if I'm not dead, it's not going to say I'm going to die in 2 minutes, so obviously I'm all right. I even went on the NHS website and they said, unless the pain is debilitating, don't worry about it. It's not cancer. You're fine. So I was like, all right, it's not cancer, I'm fine. It turns out that it was cancer, of course, but it was because, I've explained it before, but because I had a 10 centimetre lump of calcium. So 10 centimetres is huge. And I never felt it. How could I not feel that? So it hurt because I had a big rock in there. So obviously that would hurt. But my body went like going on, all the antibodies were going, I'm not sure what kind of thing that is, so I'm just going to cover it in calcium and lock it down. And that's what it did. So it tried to keep my body safe from the cancer by locking it like a pearl in calcium. But some had already escaped and gone into my lymph nodes, so it didn't catch it quick enough. But that's what I was feeling. And so I would really, if you're Googling this to see if you think you have cancer or any troubles or anything like that, if you're worried at all about anything, please just go to the doctor and see them. Book in to see a female nurse if you want to. Not nurse, go to see a female doctor and just get checked. If I would say, don't go on Google and look for that image and see if you check off, if you sort of fall into any of those categories or looking for symptoms or anything. I wouldn't, now knowing now how well I was received, don't, if you're worried in the slightest about anything, just go bother them. I think they'd prefer to be bothered and have their time wasted than you get misdiagnosed or leave it, because I left it for months, to be honest. There's a whole new story about why. I'll do that another time. Why I did go in the end, because it's a lovely story actually. But just go get checked. They don't mind you going in. I wasn't made to feel that I was wasting their time at all, like I usually am. I don't go in unless I'm really ill. And I wasn't made to feel bad or silly or anything. It was just an easy sort of, they just check you out. Sort of, they sort of press you and see if they can feel the lump, which they could. And then I got sent straight up to Oxford the next week. And from there then you fall into all the tests, but at least you've gone. So if you feel any changes at all, don't look for symptoms, is it, isn't it? If you feel any changes, I would say, go. Just go. What are you doing here still? Just get out there and go. Go on, go get checked. It's nothing to worry about being checked or anything. Nothing hurts in that initial thing, and it's just so much better if it gets caught early than late. It makes a big difference. So, go. You're still here, aren't you? Go make the phone call. Go on. Get out of here, because do. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care. I'm glad I got this one out there because it's been bugging me for a while. So see you in the next one.